This episode of The Bright Sessions is brought to you by Casper, a sleep brand that continues to revolutionize its lines of products to create an exceptionally comfortable sleep experience, one night at a time. Get $50 off select mattresses by visiting casper.com/therapy and using the promo code THERAPY at checkout. This episode depicts anxiety attacks and emotional distress. Listener discretion is advised.
Sam? Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just go back to bed.
Sam, I could...
Mark, I'm fine. Please, I'm okay.
Okay.
Mark,
Yeah?
have you been sitting out here the whole time?
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that.
Just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
Could have fooled me.
I'm just a little worn out. I haven't been sleeping well.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry for waking you.
It's alright. Sam, these past few weeks, how much sleep are you actually getting?
Enough?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Sam?
Playing house, that's what Wadsworth called it.
What?
Never mind. Yeah. I had this dream last month that I haven't been able to shake.
What kind of dream?
You and me, we were moving into a house together, and you wanted to hang this photo you'd taken up on the wall.
Was it any good?
No, it was terrible. You knew it was terrible, and you wanted to hang it anyway.
Yeah, that checks out.
But then the dream changed, and you were gone. And I wasn't even surprised. In the dream, I mean, it's what I expected. But here you are, sleeping outside the bathroom door, even though the bed is just a few feet away.
I wanted to be there if you needed anything.
You're such an impossible thing. Do you know that?
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should. A beautiful, impossible thing. God, then the dream got even weirder. I went to England, where you used to be, and then I started singing.
What?
Yeah, it was bizarre. Can't say that's ever happened before, but I guess we had just finished watching My Fair Lady.
This was the night we had everyone over?
Yeah. What's up?
I sang that night too, in my dreams. Rose must have done it to everyone.
What? Rose?
She dreamwalked. I saw her in my dream. I must have been sharing her power or something because it doesn't seem like anyone else noticed.
Oh. Wow, I didn't realize that's,
A little creepy?
Yeah, it's definitely weird to think that someone was in my head when I was sleeping and I didn't even know it.
I mean, I can't know for sure whose dream she went into because it's not like we had a whole talk about it.
That's why you haven't wanted to hang out with her, huh?
Yeah, I got a little freaked. She saw a lot.
What does that mean?
No, come on, nothing bad. It's just me and Joni having it out, I guess. I've got a lot of stuff I haven't said to her.
Right. Did you dreamwalk?
No, she woke up right when I saw her, I think, and then I woke up too, so there wasn't any time. I'm definitely a little curious, though.
Could you... It wouldn't be possible for you to get stuck, right, while dreamwalking?
Jesus, Sam, thanks for that completely terrifying prospect that never even crossed my mind.
God, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. You're always preparing for the worst. I get it.
There are just a lot of variables.
Yeah.
I wish you'd told me.
Sorry, I'm never sure what's mine to tell, you know? It's not my ability. And I don't know, I guess I didn't want to talk about my own dream.
Still.
I know. Swords. Dragons.
Yeah.
Sam, are you ever going to get to the point where you're not worried about me? Where we can just, live our lives?
I'm not trying to be difficult.
I know.
If I had more information, maybe.
Would that really fix it, though? Would any amount of information make you stop worrying?
I don't know.
Okay. Jesus, it is too early in the morning to be having such serious conversations.
Sorry for waking you up so early.
It's okay. It's basically time for me to get up now anyways.
Oh my God, have I turned you into a morning person?
Don't be ridiculous. I have that interview at that magazine, remember?
I thought that wasn't until 2.
It's not, but I want to spend the morning polishing my resume and, try to come up with a story that explains the 5-year gap in my work history.
I think coma is a pretty good excuse.
That's true. It's true. I don't want any follow-up questions.
Mark, you're gonna do great. You're talented and smart and incredibly charming. They'd be idiots not to hire you.
Yeah.
And if they are idiots, there's always something else out there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Especially, elsewhere out there.
Right. I thought you were looking just out of curiosity.
Yeah, well, I'm still curious. I haven't decided on anything, but I think I need to branch out a little bit. Get out of this city, see the country, see the world on my own terms.
Okay.
And I want you to come with me. We can take that road trip we never got to take. You, me, and Darwin.
That sounds really nice. How long do you think we'd be gone?
Do we ever need to come back?
What?
Come on, Sam. Only bad stuff has ever happened to either of us in this town. Maybe it's time for us to go somewhere else and build something new.
But we're building something here.
I know, and I get that, but there's nothing to say that you couldn't help Atypicals anywhere in the world.
But Joan,
Once we're settled, she could join us.
there's so much to do here.
Is there?
Well, I mean, Wadsworth?
Leave her to rot alone. We could get away from her finally.
And what, just give everything up?
What is there to give up here?
Mark, this is my home. I'm not gonna let Wadsworth run me out of town.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're asking me to retreat. I've done that too many times before.
Retreat. This is not a war, Sam.
Kind of is. And I have a family to protect.
I'm your family.
I can't leave.
Why not?
I told you I believe in what we're doing.
I do too, but you can do it anywhere. We could go visit Chloe and Mr. Sandoval, learn what she's learned, find other cities with big atypical populations. It would work out perfectly. I'm basically like an atypical dowsing rod. It would be easy to find people. And you could do your research from anywhere. Time travel is still time travel, even if you're starting in a different place.
You've really thought about this.
Yeah, I have. I don't see the point in staying.
I just bought this house. We're only just starting to settle in.
Yeah, and this is the second house that you've bought in 6 months. You can buy another house.
Caleb and Adam.
Are graduating soon.
But Frank, our chess knights.
Even Frank has been thinking about moving.
What?
The other night he was saying about how he might want to go back to Chicago, where his grandmother's from. Now that he's back on his feet and all.
Oh. Right.
Would it be so bad to see more of the world?
A trip is one thing, but moving?
Come on, Sam. I know you've been here your whole life, but it might be time to pull up those roots.
Look, you need to work on your resume, and I should get to filing.
Sam, we're going to have to talk about this at some point.
Yeah, but what if we didn't?
Then we'll never go anywhere.
Okay.
Sam!
I can't leave them, okay?
What are you talking about? Leave who?
My parents!
What?
If I move, I'm abandoning them. This place is all that I have left.
Sam, you haven't lived in your parents' house in over a decade.
That's not the point.
Well, okay, we'll make sure you come back, visit their graves a few times a year, as much as you want, as much as you need.
It's not just that. It's this whole city. The path we would take when they walk into school or grocery store, the smell of the air in the fall, they're everywhere. And I've spent so much of the past few years finally shaking up my life, and it's getting harder.
What is?
Remembering them. It used to be so clear, you know? I was surrounded by them all the time, just me and their things and their neighborhood, and it made it easy to remember. My alarm clock goes off, the same one I've had since I was 10, and I can hear my mom's voice telling me to get up and go to school, or I'd push back the curtains that I took from their bedroom and still smell her perfume. Even that stupid egg timer that my dad would use for trivia nights. I mean, well, you use it to cook now.
Sam, I didn't...
And that's fine. That's great. That's what a timer is for, even if I never used it that way. But I'm beginning to forget how he would keep score when we did trivia. The memory of those nights is fading. I mean, we would sit on the living room rug, and I had to throw that rug away because Damien bled all over it.
That was your parents' rug?
Most of this is theirs. I had to get newer things when I moved into the house because I didn't have enough. My apartment was full of their things. And it helped me remember them because I've never been able to go back. Not to the good times. Ever since I started being able to control this thing, I've kept trying to get back to them just to watch. just so I can get the shape of their smiles and the sounds of their voices in my head again, but anytime I try, it just takes me back to then. To the car, and them being encouraging and patient and not realizing that they were about to die.
Sam, please.
So don't you get it? I can't lose them again. I owe it to them to remember. And if I can't go back in time to find them to help me remember, then I have to be here. I have to pass my mom's office and go to the park where we'd feed the ducks.
Sam, just take a breath,
and walk
please.
through that intersection as much as I can, because if I don't...
No, please, no. I don't want to go
Mark,
back. No,
Mark,
no,
just take a breath.
No.
Mark, you're not there. We're back in the house. We're back in the present. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. I've got you.